It's not about finding the perfect partner. Your wife is actually perfect for you. You know why? Because that relationship brings out all the areas you need to work on as a man. You should thank God every day that there's somebody in your life that doesn't just placate you or conform to all your negative behaviors. And I'm not saying they don't have their own, because they do. But what I'm saying is this: you should consider yourself blessed, brother. Why? Because me and my wife, we come from a lot of childhood trauma, a lot of issues that we had to work on together. All the marriage does is it brings out the parts of you that you need to work on. So you fantasize about being with somebody else when in reality, the only reason that you do that is because you want to avoid doing that deeper work. You don't want to look at yourself. It's so easy to act like a victim in a marriage. It's so easy to blame your spouse. How many guys out there, right? They like to play to your own bitterness and resentment about that. Like, oh, all women are just out to find other men, and all women are just these blanket statements. No, there's actually really good women out there. And guess what? You're with one of them. And if this is for you, I'm talking to you. And you know who I'm talking to. If this is for you, this is for you. You have a good woman who stood by your side through thick and thin. You have a good woman who's never cheated on you, never been unfaithful to you. You have a good woman who saw the best in you when you couldn't even see it in yourself. So why are you thinking just because you got some marital strife that's forced you to look at you, why are you ready to throw in the towel and bail on that? Brother, you should be grateful. This is the tipping point in your life. This is the opportunity that you've been waiting for. God has called you to this opportunity. He said to you, hey, you're no longer in survival mode. You came out of all that childhood trauma and you got yourself to a place where what? You realize the relationship brings it all out, because that's where your deepest needs are met. And you and your wife both came from those conditions. You and your wife both had issues that you needed to work on, and you could bring out the worst in each other and inflict damage and rehearse it and recapitulate all that damage and reenact all that damage and become the antithesis of growth and healing. Or you and your wife could be the most powerful couple in the world if you both would work on those issues, because you don't have marital issues. Neither does your wife. You guys don't have marital issues. That's why marriage counseling's not working. You have personal issues that affect your marriage. You know, it's a powerful experience. Total Breakthrough Academy conference is coming up in April. A lot of wives are going to be there. And you know what happens when wives get to see their husbands and see actually what their husbands have been through? So many guys keep their cards inside their vest. They don't want to show what they've actually been through. You hide your testimony from your wife. It's crazy to me. Bro, your wife's got to know you. She's got to understand you. And you've never even given her that opportunity. And you want to bail out of the relationship because you don't want to do that work. And you think that there's somebody else that'd be easier to be with. Sure, if you want to have a surface level relationship, bro, go have it. But if you want to do some real work and realize that creating a good marriage is work, it's good work, it's beneficial, it brings out growth in you, it transforms you, because it forces you to look in the mirror. Victims leave, victims throw in the towel. And I'm not saying there's not opportunities to throw in the towel, because there is a few. But I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to the man who knows he has a good wife. Bro, consider yourself blessed. Because every trigger inside your marriage isn't even a trigger. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to look inside yourself and ask, what's coming up inside of me that I've been in denial about for years and haven't wanted to work on? Because you're not reacting to your wife. You're reacting to an unmet need. You're reacting to a part of you that you haven't fully understood yet. And you've been in denial about it. You've deflected, you've externalized, you've projected. Why? All to avoid it. Stop avoiding your shadow, brother. There's a lot of light in the darkness.